Like me, a lot of bloggers just got back from Book Expo America and have been filming some YouTube videos. So I decided to join and give you my BEA book haul. But instead of doing all my books from BEA, because it is pretty extensive, I got about 70 books. It's the entire bottom shelf you can see down there. I was like a kid in a candy store. I don't get a lot of ARCs, so the opportunity to get ARCs and meet publishers and get signed ARCs was very overwhelming, and I went a little overboard. So I'm going to follow the lead of a few other bloggers I've seen who have given the top 10 books from BEA that they are most excited about. So here, in no particular order, are my top 10 books from BEA. First one I have is Jacoby by William Ritter. I love the cover of this. You can't really see it, but it's like a silhouette of a person and there's stuff back there. It's very cool. This one is a historical mystery fantasy. It's been pushed as Sherlock meets Doctor Who, so I'm very excited about this one, set in New England in 1892. It seems very cool. I got this at Book Blogger Con, and I was very excited to get it because it was one of my top 5 must-gets from BEA, and I got it on the first day, which is amazing. Next, I have This Shattered World by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. This is the second book in the Starbound series. It's a companion novel to These Broken Stars, which I read in March and totally loved, was absolutely obsessed with. Great sci-fi story, great characters, great romance. This one has definite Battlestar Galactica vibes. I wasn't expecting it at all, which is so exciting, so I'm really pumped to read this one. Next book is Rooms by Lauren Oliver. This was the first book I got at BEA. On the very first day, I waited in line. I went directly to the line to meet Lauren Oliver. So this one's signed and personalized. Lauren Oliver was delightful. We talked about ghosts. I mentioned Casper, like a total weirdo, but she's very sweet and very cool, and it was amazing to meet her, and I'm really excited about this book. It's about a creepy old house and the secrets that it holds, and I love that concept, so pumped to read this one in October. Next, I have Talon by Julie Kagawa, whose name I've been mispronouncing for a very long time. Sorry, Julie. She was really sweet. I waited in line for this one for a long time to get signed and personalized. Yeah, you can't, my name's up there. And she actually saw everyone out in the line and came out to say hi and took a video and hugged everyone. Well, not everyone, but she hugged me and we took a picture and she made me feel like a giant, but she was very sweet, and I'm really excited about this one. It's about dragons who walk amongst us as people. It's got some very cool illustrations in there, so I know a lot of bloggers are really excited about this one, and I am too. Next is Egg and Spoon by Gregory Maguire. I'm a huge fan of Wicked. The Wicked Years series is one of my favorites. It's my cat back there. She's investigating. So I'm really excited for this one. I waited in line for a very long time. Met Gregory Maguire and had a total fangirl moment. This one's signed and personalized as well. So I'm very excited about this one. It takes place in Tsarist Russia, and it incorporates the Baba Yaga folklore. So I'm really excited. I'm reading this one actually this month for my retellings, so stay tuned for the review. Next I have Exquisite Captive by Heather Demetrios. I love the cover for this one as well. This one's about Genie, and I'm really excited because I'm always looking for a unique magical system. This one is also signed and personalized. Heather Demetrios was delightful to meet. We talked about magical systems, and she told me I was dressed genie chic, which was amazing. She was very sweet. I met some very cool bloggers in line for this one as well. So I'm very excited. Exquisite Captive. So the next two books came as a total shock to me. I did not know these were going to be at BEA, and I was really excited about it. The first one is Bitter Greens by Kate Forsyth. This book has been published in Australia for a couple years now, and I think I heard about it on BookTube. I saw a review and decided I need this book. It is a retelling of Rapunzel, an adult retelling. I've heard it's a little brutal, but it is about the woman who wrote the Rapunzel story as we know it, as well as Rapunzel. So it's very cool retelling. Reading this month as well for my retellings month, and I saw that Macmillan was dropping this as I was going to pick up Landline, but they were out of tickets for the Landline signing with Rainbow Rowell, which was I was not very excited about, but I did pick up this one, which was amazing. And then they told me that they were doing a galley drop the next day, so if I came back I could get Landline then. So the next day I'm hovering around Macmillan waiting for the galley drop. I didn't want to miss it, and I saw somebody with one of my most anticipated books of 2014. So I hightailed it to Penguin thinking it was just going to be a drop for The Magician's Land by Lev Grossman. You can see I already started this one. So this is the third book in the Magician's trilogy, which is adult Harry Potter, but it is Harry Potter definitely for the grown-up set, and the way that the second book ended destroyed me, so I really need to read this one. It is also signed and personalized. I got to meet Lev Grossman, and I told him about how much I love this series, and he probably thinks that I'm a total weirdo. He had this look on his face like, next person please, but whatever, I don't care. So basically, I missed out on Landline twice. So I was going to Macmillan on the final day of BEA to take a picture of their drop schedules, because Macmillan didn't have sheets like a lot of other publishers. And the woman who was there was like, oh my god, that's a brilliant idea. Why didn't we tell people to take pictures all along? And I told her, well, it was actually somebody from Macmillan who told me to do this, because I missed out on the Landline drop twice. And she was like, oh, well, we're actually doing a panel over on the BookCon side in a half hour. If you head over there, you can probably get a seat, and Rainbow's editor is going to be there, and they're giving away galleys. And even if you don't get a seat for the panel, they are going to have extras, so you can wait in line and get a galley there. Thank you so much, whoever you are from Macmillan, because I got my copy of Landline by Rainbow Rowell. So excited about this one. Everything she writes is flawless. I have never been disappointed by her. Two of my top 3 favorite books of 2014 are from Rainbow, and so I'm really excited to read this one. It's adult contemporary, but it also involves a magic phone, which is very cool. So I'm excited about this one. It comes out next month, but I'll be reading it in August for my geek books with The Magician's Land. So I ended up getting a copy of Landline and 2 extra books because of Landline. So that's very exciting. So my final book is one of the last books I got at BEA, which I had to wait in line at Little Brown for, and I almost died. And that is Salt and Storm by Kendall Culper. This one is a young adult historical fantasy set in an island in the Atlantic. It's a whaling community where witches help control the weather. It sounds very cool. I'm very excited, and I'm pumped to read it next month when I do historical fantasy. So yeah, Little Brown was on the BookCon side, which was insane. So they had a 12 o'clock drop for this, and Octavia from Read, Sleep, Repeat was waiting in line for this one for 2 hours. I went and did a couple other things, went back into the line with her, and then when it was about time, there was a mad rush for this book, as well as Holly Black's The Darkest Part of the Forest, which I also got, and I got a signed copy of that earlier, so stay tuned for a giveaway. But Octavia basically saved us from the stampede. As everyone came crowding to get the books, she pulled us away and saved us from everything. So thank you, Octavia. I owe this book to you, and also my life. So those are my top 10 books that I'm most excited about from BEA. So what books are you excited about? Did you go to BEA? Did you get any of these books? Are you excited to read them? Leave me a comment down below, and also stay tuned to My Thoughts Literally for my reviews of these books and more. Thanks guys, have a good day. Bye.